Okay, unhook the leg, turn around. You gotta unhook this leg, otherwise it's hard for you to come up. Hold his leg, toes live on the ground, otherwise this way it's hard for you to come up. Toes, hold, keep pinning the guy down. Weight go on the top of the elbow. Hold, push yourself forward. Take hand down. One more time. Alright guys, we're gonna be working a counter that people ask me very often, especially when you play with the knee shield. What I do when the guy put the hand inside of my leg, either to reach my collar or to reach my leg on the bottom. The answer is simple. So I'm over here and the guy's going to reach this or my collar over here. I want to sit in arm drag configuration on this side. Okay, arm drag configuration. That means pulling one hand in and pulling the shoulder. So it's going to work to the collar and it's going to work to the bottom. Okay, a lot of guys like to grab the bottom better than the top because sometimes they try to grab the top and this guy over here extend his body. So if he grabbed the bottom, I don't have a lot of leverage to do that, so I think the bottom is harder to escape than the top. Okay, so we'll come up in one elbow. I will hold his shoulder. I want to load his weight on top of my thigh. Bring him to the side and roll him over. Okay, so let's do it again. Over here, you put the hand inside, I sit. Okay, don't stay over here pushing the guy. It's not gonna work. And actually it's gonna get worse if he grab my collar over here, start going a sprawl position and going to the side, right? It's about time for him to pass my guard. So as soon as he established that grip, I keep him away from grabbing my collar. Okay, I pin his wrist. I sit on my elbow. Now I want to load the guy to the side, bring my leg over, and sweep. Okay? So. Hand inside the leg. I control the wrist, hold the shoulder. Remember, I want to put all his weight on top of his leg, guys. I want to bring the guy to the center. And then I roll the guy back. If I don't load the guy to the center, I'm going to end up with frustration. I'm not going to be able to roll him over. Watch. A lot of times you try and you bring the guy to the wrong way. Look, his weight on top of me, right? I want to bring him to the side. Don't fall easy, come on. Okay, so keep in mind this guy is trying to do a huge pressure on top of my leg. Yes. All right, so use your leverage. If you don't come up, guys, in this elbow, you're not gonna have momentum to drive him to the side. If you're trying to drive the hand from here, probably you're gonna be unsuccessful. You gotta come up, bring hand to the center, and then look, roll him over. Okay guys, now we're gonna start the series how to pull half guard. when you're in your feet. Very often I see athletes pulling half guard wrong and the guy getting straight to the side control. One mistake that people do all the time, they pull half guard on their back. And I'm never gonna be in my back. I wanna start on my side and then I can transition to my back if my choice is the deep half. So the mistake that guys do over here all the time, the tournament, he starts all wild, they grab the key and they pull like this, straight, and the guy step back, back, boom, past the guard, okay? So that's what I'm trying to avoid, guys. You have to understand, the best situation to pull half guard is when the guy have one leg on the front. That's gonna be your best chance to pull half guard. When the guy have the feet together, he can quickly react, okay? So I have two sides to pull half guard, right? The side of the arm and the side of the collar, because both sides I will have pulls, right? It's gonna depend of your preference, okay? So we're gonna start with the first one. So the guy's in the square position, right? Square. I wanna make him step his leg forward. I'm gonna grab the elbow, pull the guy by the elbow, step back. If I wanna pull to the side of the collar, I do the same thing. I step my leg back and I pull the collar. Okay, so you understand those concepts. As I'm stepping back, I'm kicking my other leg through to the half guard. So I'm gonna be here, I pull, bring the guy over. Look, he's out of balance. And now I can come up with a single leg half, with a deep half. You always gonna bring the guy over you. Try to bring the guy over your head. Don't bring the guy to your chest. That's a bad pull. Okay, so over here. Remember, as I'm stepping, look, imagine you have a bowl over here in your hand, right? And you pull, it's the same thing, but I step my leg. And as I do that, I kick my other leg through and bring the guy over. So watch. I'm in the gut position. So nothing is gonna change if you do it the side of the collar. I step, I bring my leg sideways and pull the guy over. Look, I can end up in a deep half. Again, side of the collar, guys. Step, pull, and kick your leg through, but bring the guy overhead. I promise, if you pull half guard like that, you're always gonna end up in a good spot. Okay guys, now I'm gonna be showing one good solution when you go for a failed double leg or failed single leg takedown, right? A great solution should be the half guard. You can always use this position, not like if you're losing a takedown. Sometimes I have the single leg and I'm getting tired, I can easily transition to a half guard position, right? But that's not the ideal, right? The ideal, you go full speed to the throw. If you take the throw, great. You score points on the guy. But the problem is when the guy defends my throw. For the first situation, I'm gonna do a failed double leg. He's gonna sprawl my back. So I'm gonna be here, square. I'm gonna measure the distance, lower my level, shoot his sprawl, right? What is the position over here? How I wanna pull to the half guard? I wanna aim my head to the outside. One side I hold his leg and watch. Post my hand, slide one leg. No, stay there, stay there. Slide one leg down and pull half guard, okay? So usually this guy is gonna hold my back, okay? So when I go for a failed takedown, look, he's gonna hold my back. Boom! Right, I post one side, I bring one leg up, and now watch. I pull him to the half guard. Right? As I'm sitting, the guy might let go of the hand, otherwise they're gonna invert the guy. He might pose, right? So you're gonna be going for like a throw. 1, 2, boom. The guy's pro. As I'm sitting, the guy's gonna let go because otherwise they're gonna flip him over. Boom. I'm in the half guard. Alright? So from a fail position, you're gonna get a good position. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you guys one of the foundation positions in the half guard is the lockdown position. Very often the lockdown position can be used to slow this guy down or to create space for me getting a better position, okay? Most often the lockdown position is used to slow the top player, okay? How the lockdown is accomplished? That's the question. I'm gonna show from behind first. What is a lockdown? The lockdown is when I close the half guard to the opposite side and close, and now I use my hook on top of his foot, and then I stretch the guy down. It's really hard for he put pressure on top of me. The more pressure he tries to put on top of me, the tighter my leg is gonna get. And since I have these double unders over here, I can easily go around him over here, watch. I can transition for a better position. So, the goal of the lockdown, slowing this guy down, getting my underhooks, and putting him off balance. Okay, so let's do it again. Lockdown, I wanna have my arms inside. My half guard is not going to be close to the usual side. It's going to be close to the invert side. 1, 2, straight down. Try to put pressure on me. Come on, put pressure. You see, it's no way. That's why it's called lockdown, okay? Now watch. For me create space, I want to bring my arms over and turn on the side. Okay, from here, I go for a more aggressive position to sweep him. So, but the lockdown is a great deal to slow your partner down. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for watching my series. Thank my partner over here to work with me for 8 hours. I hope to see you guys next time.